Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Casey Kelly, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. The 2-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Now to the plate, Kim. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Jamie Romack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard to the right. Just getting started here in the Bronx. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kim has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Go down 1-2-3. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. Kim gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Choi fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready now, Jung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Kim. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Kim, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2 misses, ball two. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 55.
Into the box, number 55. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Kang takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Lee looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Leading off the inning, Hahn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
Into the box now, Kim. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Kim, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Settling in now, Kang. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Second and third here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Coming to the plate now, Troy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Line drive to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Men on third with 2 down. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes. Into the box, he's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, number 26.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting it, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Lee goes to get it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Digging in, Kim. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and a strike. Leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, number 17. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 17.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Number 8.
Digging in to try it again. Kim 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jamie Romack. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
1 and 2.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down. Digging in, Jung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Kim will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So
Number
striding
24.
forward now, Kim, he reached on a single in his first try. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hahn has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Thomas Joseph. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Choi is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. To short, hit hard, scooped up. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. The next twin up, number 55, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The right fielder, number 55.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Lee. Line drive to left. Number 17 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-1 to him now. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Number 11.
Now at the plate. Oh, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Striding in for the Indians, Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 17. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 1 out. Digging in once again, Kim. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, 0-1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And that is into right field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jamie Romack, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. In the dirt, throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. In the inning, lead to a run for Cleveland. At the plate, Kim, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
63.
Pitch is popped up. Choi is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Park. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Number 7.
So stepping in, Jung 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping up now, Kim. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 0.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Stepping in now, Kang, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hit sharply toward the right side. Number 55 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting. Number
Stepping in, Choi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 17. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Kim. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Kim stands at second with no outs. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kim moves over. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, number 55. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 2-2 hit on the ground to third. Choi has it, and that's the second out. So striding in, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Yu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in and looking for more. Kim, he singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 8.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. The first base.
Coming to the plate now, Jamie Romack. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. This is line to left. Kim is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Number 62.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Han. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Number 55 retreats. So gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 23.
Up next for Minnesota. Oh, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Now
Number
in the box,
63.
Kim. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Park. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Jung has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1 home is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lee finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Kim. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Into the box, Kang, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Choi, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting. Number 4.
Striding into the box, Choi. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
To 1-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, number 17. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moved.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Not Kim is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kim, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Standing in, Thomas Joseph. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Kim is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, number 55.
Standing in now, number 55. Fought off at the plate as his chop foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Lee. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So coming to the plate, he steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Kim. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Jung will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Yu is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Striding in, Jamie Romack. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. In now, Hahn. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now for Cleveland. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 4-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kim ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Standing in, Kim, he could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Striding forward now is the DH. Hart, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Kim has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Runner goes for second. Grounded softly to the right. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready once again, Lee. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kang. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and he pops him up. Jung ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Choi. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. Thomas Joseph is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, number 55. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Turned on down the line, and that's through for a hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Lee, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Fork ball. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Center field. Kim is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, he's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And the Twins are going to walk home the winner.
Shows clearer than anything that some guys they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.